All right, so we just got done talking about the Omnibox and the address bar and some of the cool things you can do with it, such as pressing enter or typing in a common search engine like YouTube or Amazon and pressing tab. Next to that, sometimes like in my current window, you see I only have a star. If I hover over it, you'll see it gets dark gray. Now down here, just in the example, you see I have a star, I have a plus minus, and I have a little camera. What these are is what I just like to boil it down to additional options. If you have something going on, good or bad, on your screen, it will show you a little icon here. Often if there's a bad thing, the little icon will have a red ticker on it, and then you can click on it and see what's going on. So for example, if it was saying there was a camera issue, it would have a little red ticker. You could click on it and you could kind of follow through some directions. This is giving me options for cameras. This is giving me options for zooming. And this is giving me options for bookmarks. So if I come over to a different page, or I open a new page, or I open, let's say, Google Drive, you'll get little additional options in the right end of your Omnibox. The next is the bottom. The part that's closest to your content is called your bookmark bar. Some teachers absolutely love bookmarks, so much so that you actually have bookmarks that run out. Now, what you'll notice is depending on how you squish the screen only has so much room for bookmarks. Some of you have hundreds of bookmarks. And if you do, my recommendation is to use folders, and I'll talk about that more extensively in the bookmark section of this. But if you notice, some of these are just simple websites or documents even, like I have a couple slide presentations and things like that. But what you'll notice, I also have a folder. The folder scales out so that I can see a bunch of bookmarks in that folder. Another cool thing, the bookmark bar does have drag and drop functionality to move stuff. Another fun thing is, let's say you happen to be on a site you really like. Let's just say FostoriaSchools.org is something I need. You can always grab it and drag it right to the bookmark bar, or even add it to a folder. There it is in the folder. Now, one really kind of often missed portion, and easily missed thing, is the double arrow over here. The double arrow pulls up all your hidden bookmarks. And for you that have lots and lots and lots of bookmarks, that's there. So the bookmark bar has a lot of functionality. It's close to the content, but you might want to organize it. What I'd like to talk about is extensions. The extension bar basically is between the star where the bookmarks are and your sign-in image up here on the right. Everything in between is an extension. Extensions basically are things that are add-ons to your browser. Think of them as options on the car. So if you want heated seats, leather, it's all up here. Things you can do in addition, additional search tools, browser add-ons. They are things that can be used. Some have menus when you touch them. Some just automatically do things. It really depends on what your particular options are. And you can add a ton of extensions. They do not take up a lot of space. They're not apps. They take up such an incredibly small amount of space that you shouldn't notice any sort of slowdown with extensions that you want to try out. You do want to be careful that you don't pick out a malicious extension, but there are tons of good options. And any option that if you grab right between, you can actually slide your bookmark bar. So if you grab this area right between the star and this first bookmark. Now in the next video, we're going to kind of look at these three dots, including what happens to all the extensions that don't fit on the screen